52 months in prison. That's the sentence for Sophie Xiaofei Chen, a Chinese equipment company employee who admitted to selling the tools used to make counterfeit pills. This is an incredibly important moment at PSM where we study the illegal pill press supply chain. This is one of the few times we've seen serious legal penalties for someone trafficking in pill-making equipment who wasn't also involved in trafficking controlled substances. Authorities began investigating Chen and her employers in 2022, noticing that they were suspected of supplying pill-making equipment illegally to customers in the U.S. In 2024, Chen was arrested while visiting the U.S. for a Las Vegas trade show after Homeland Security investigators linked her to illegal shipments of pill presses and M30 molds sent to U.S. buyers. Prosecutors say these machines were used to manufacture fake pills laced with fentanyl, the same counterfeit drugs fueling America's ongoing opioid crisis. Prosecutors said Chen knew exactly what her customers were doing, and even disguised shipments labeling one box of disassembled pill press parts as a, quote, sofa cover. Finally, in April 2025, Chen pleaded guilty to illegally importing a pill press and counterfeit pill mold, as well as money laundering. On October 31st, a federal judge in Texas sentenced her to 4 years and 4 months in prison. Chen's employer and 3 of her colleagues are now under indictment in a related case, signaling that this story is far from over. The Department of Justice says this case is part of a broader crackdown on international suppliers fueling America's counterfeit pill crisis. We're glad the DOJ is looking to target pill press suppliers and take away the very tools they use to make deadly counterfeit drugs. Separate and apart from trafficking in controlled substances, there has been a long-standing, unregulated supply chain for pill press machines and parts that has exacerbated the drug crisis. We started to see enforcement under the Biden administration, continued under the Trump administration, and we think there's more to be done in this area in 2026. Learn more about this case and read the legal indictment, the complaint, and sentencing in a prosecution document library on our website, safemedicines.org.